You see, the same God that we're saying might not even exist becomes real to us, but only when we're dying in bed.
I started off on a small sand island with thankfully a few trees nearby on another small island, but the next nearest trees nearby on any type of land were hundreds of blocks away. So, first thing I started doing was breaking the grass nearby for seeds and then getting rid of that morning wood. Side note, this is probably not going to be in this 100-day series. However, this is the seed I do plan on using for my hardcore world when it finally does come to bedrock. And what I plan on doing is clearing out all trees within about 128 chunk radius. That way, when you come to this seed, it's basically going to be inhabitable. So, for some reason, chests are not in the craftable recipes yet, so I had to make chests manually so I can store my wooden tools and soon-to-be stone tools. I like to store my tools so I can check my progression later on in the game. And you know what? This is going to be my glory hole, where I store all my glory in a hole. Oh look, some naturally spawning mobs. Let's kill them real quick. This is the part of the show where I retreat manly. At this point, I actually have enough wool to make a bed, but the extra chromosome 22s in my head are stopping my neurons from actively firing. Dang ocean dwellers. And just in case you guys think I'm doing a little too well right now, or surviving a little too well, or something like that, this is literally my 5th attempt at this seed. So, yeah, there's a reason I'm actually surviving right now, not just from luck. Also, I shouldn't need to say this, but I feel like I have to, so every single time I died, I ended up restarting the seed. So there is nothing, or no loot, no EXP, no nothing. If I die, I have to restart from scratch. I quickly place my wood in the chest. Now I'm just lighting up the nearby islands. Can't have the Californians visiting. And this is me digging a staircase. It's pretty self-explanatory. I dig, and then make stairs. So, I usually don't get copper, but I figured since I was going through it anyway, I would grab it this time, and if I see any along my journeys, I'll grab it as well. And now putting in the stairs to my staircase. Staircase complete. Here, I start to think, hey, I have enough wool to make a bed now. I can finally go to sleep. Not realizing I actually had enough wool all along. And now I realize I have 4 pieces of wool, not 3. And just like that, I was sleeping on day 1, ready to conquer day 2. That's a jackpot. The next few days are probably self-explanatory, but I spent them exploring this abandoned mineshaft. I just wanted to see what type of spawner that was, but not messing with that with no gear and no shield. But I'll soon come back to this spawner and turn it into a farm, as it will produce a lot of bone meal for me to use later on. I bone mealed some wheat so I could hopefully breed some sheep or cows later on. And here I made my first shield. Along with that, my first iron chest plate. Hey, the torch recipe is finally available in the quick craft. Some melon seeds and a golden apple for my trouble, not to mention 10 bones. That sounds like a deal. I was going to be sealing off this portion of the mine shaft, being that it led to nowhere, so I figured I would get all the copper just so I had it. This flowering azalea was back here when I found it, and it honestly looked perfect, so I left it. And don't worry guys, I saved my original stone pickaxe. This is the second one. With a nearly full inventory of precious stones, I decided to call it a night on day 2. Soon, this garden will overtake the whole island. I can envision it now. And a little home renovation. Just like that, day 3 is over. Here's an awful attempt at a mining montage. And with that, I am heading up because within that last 15 minutes, I have ended up gathering almost a full inventory of resources again, and I need to go to bed. Day 4 is almost over and day 5 is around the corner, and this glory hole has turned out to indeed have brought lots of glorious things my way. Placing a torch instead of a block was very noob-like of me. I wanted to keep expanding this tunnel outwards and preferably downwards so I can get a different angle and hopefully find a different type of structure underground and or some decently good resources in a mine or some sort of cave. However, I ended up finding a lush cave system here, which was more than I expected. As you can see, there's lots of good resources here, and I haven't even hit the main part of the lush cave yet.
Oh, baby, a triple!
My first diamond of this world. Guys, how lucky is that? 2 more diamonds and what looks to be an iron mine. pumpkins this wandering trader has. However, I do not have an emerald. I think he did that on purpose. And now I just wait about 3 to 4 minutes and kill the skeletons, then wait 3 to 4 minutes and kill the skeletons, then wait 3 to 4 minutes and kill the skeletons, rinse and repeat. This is what you get for being white. Day 13, 14, 15, and 16 were spent mining and exploring a cave. I could show you guys, but in reality, that would take a very long time, and here's an hour and 20 minutes worth of gameplay. I just went to sleep. As you can see, mining, 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 mining. Look at this, mining, mining, mining. Oh, a zombie going to put stuff in the chest. And I went upstairs, didn't go to sleep. Mining, 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 exploring a cave, mining, redstone. Oh, look at all this redstone, gold, mining, cave exploring. Ooh, diamonds. Look at that, guys. Diamonds right there. Haha, we got diamonds. And, more mining, mining, mining. Yep, an hour and 20 minutes worth of, mining. And then I finally, there we go. Look at that, guys. Finally, I pass out. So, just so people are like, why are you cutting the days out? Why aren't you showing the days? This video is already really, really long, and this is an hour and 20 minutes of me going down and gathering resources. So, guys, that right there is 4 days. And in case you guys might have noticed, for day 13 through 15, I was kind of standing around on occasion and not moving, and that's because I was finishing up the fish farm on the alt, and I had the alt account running the fish farm while I was down exploring caves and gathering resources. And I just made a Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe. Gotta throw a little protection on the armor. Day 17 was spent just repairing boots and moving stuff from the fish farm. Day 18 was spent bone milling trees and chopping them down. Literally all day, just bone milling, chopping, bone milling, chopping. Oh look, walking pork chops. Saw this drowned with a iron sword, so I had to roll the dice and see if it was fully repaired. It was. Day 19, I found some more compressed coal. 6 pieces to be exact. So I'm not sure if you guys can really tell, but that little piece of yellow on the zombie's head is actually a gold helmet. You just can't see it very well on a drowned zombie. And I just got a full gold set of mostly repaired armor. The only damage done to it was that little bit done to it from me. If you are playing on Bedrock, guys, please take advantage of this feature. All you gotta do is find a zombie with armor on him and then drown him. That's all. And then all of his armor becomes fully repaired. I made quick work of this wannabe Hulk by drowning him and stealing his sword when it was fully repaired. Apparently Hulk-like creatures cannot swim well. Back! Back, you monster! Ooh, more diamonds! Guys, I want you to take a guess in the comments how many diamonds you think I get here from these 6 diamonds. I started with 13, guess how many I'll have at the end. 24, 11 from that 6 vein. Isn't this beautiful, guys? And to be honest, I really don't need any more diamonds, being that I already have enough to make a full diamond armor. But I need at least 11 more if I want to get all my tools to full diamonds, so that's 1 short of 35. Technically, I'm 3 diamonds short, 1 for my tools and 2 for the enchanting table, but I'm sure that this vein is going to give me more than enough. Boom, right there, just got it. And yeah, these are just for vanity. Nice little 8 vein, you'd love to see them. And I just got 21 diamonds from those 8. On the start of day 21, I was gathering iron. I mean, I have an iron mine I've found, so I really don't need to gather iron that's just laying around, but I figure since I'm going past it anyway, I might as well gather it. 10 diamond ore just gave me 23 diamonds. And this looks to be either a side of that one iron mine or a completely new iron mine. Grabbing me some glow ink sacks while I'm down here. With 50 more diamonds at my disposal, I ran back to base like a happy lark. Night 22, I finally covered myself in diamonds. I had to pull out the shield for one more battle, but after this, my shield and my first set of armor will be officially retired. Little side note, guys, this is the third pillager I have killed with a banner on top of him, and I haven't got Bad Omen, so I do not know what the problem is. It's the first one in this seed, but the third one I have killed altogether in 1.20.70.21, so I don't know if it's just that this version is glitching and it doesn't allow you to get Bad Omen, or if it's something else completely different. I am not sure, but this is, like I said, the third pillager I have killed on this version without updating the game, and again, I haven't got Bad Omen for any of those three. However, you can probably see how that makes it difficult to get Totems of Undying if you can't get Bad Omen. Saw this wannabe landlubber trying to steal what I rightfully stole. His primitive hands stand no chance against my advanced tools, so I made quick work of him like the Pilgrims did to the Indians. And before people get offended, 1, it's comedy, and comedy should have no filter, and 2, I'm part Indian, so I can say that. Day 22, and my first set of armor and shield are retired. I know it was stupid of me to use 3 diamonds to repair my diamond pickaxe, however, I did not want to mix 2 diamond pickaxes together and then quote-unquote lose my first one. And I got the second armor stand up for my diamond armor after I defeat the Ender Dragon. I saw a ruined portal in this direction on one of my failed attempts at this seed, so I'm heading there now to salvage all the obsidian from it. Day 24, I instantly went mining. This is Minecraft after all. In hindsight, I probably should have brought more torches, as I only had 9 and I ran out very fast. You know, sometimes I wish I was the type of person who could lie about how many days I've played. If I was, I would simply enchant my armor, defeat the Ender Dragon, and say, hey, it's been 100 days, but that's simply not how I roll. I wanted to drown this guy so I could steal his armor, however I already have a full set of gold armor, my inventory's full, and I don't have a water bucket to drown him. Day 24, and the nether portal was lit. Yeah, I decided to harvest more clay even though I really don't need it. I was hoping if I killed him right before he drank the invisibility potion, I would be able to steal it from him, but apparently not this time. And I basically sit here for the next 5 minutes on camera, bone mealing the moss and turning the stone to moss so I can break it faster, and then rinse and repeating. If you guys don't want to see that, I recommend fast forwarding about 5 minutes, and if you guys are asleep, then hey, just deal with it. Day 29, I went back to that ruined portal site, finished chopping down those birch trees that I did not get the last time, and got a few more animals for breeding. I spent the night of day 29 bone mealing all of my crops, and then I spent day 30 doing the same thing, bone mealing crops and breeding animals. Just breeding me a lot of cows so I can massacre them. Little side note, guys, apparently my skeleton farm has also doubled as a glow ink sac farm, so I don't know how that's happening. Maybe it's because of the 4 buckets of water I have placed down, but either way, it's pretty cool in my opinion. I spent the last few waking moments of day 30 turning coarse dirt back to normal dirt so I would have more dirt for my farm. And spent the morning of day 31 doing the same thing with coarse dirt. Like my little animal pen? PETA would be proud. Somehow, my gigantic pen ended up getting crowded, so I needed to pick off a few cows. So I got an extra 22 pieces of leather from these cows, which was able to make me another 22 books. Combining these 22 books with the 31 I have gives me 53 books altogether. Or in other words, 17 bookshelves, and I technically only need 15 to my knowledge. However, I am one of those people who likes to have full bookshelves around my enchanting table. I had to breed the animals again so I could slaughter them again. I then decided to go for looting 3 on my sword, and spoilers alert, I didn't get it. At least I didn't get it this time, but I got Silk Touch on my shovel. Day 34 was basically a repeat of Day 33. I just AFK'd and killed skeletons. I really don't want to build a gold farm in this world, so I'm hoping the skeleton farm will work when it comes to EXP, but it's turning out to be a very slow accumulation. For some reason, when I went to the surface, I could only find the bread that was right here. Alright, I'll take fire aspect as long as I don't get smite with it. There's smite with it. With day 35 coming to an end, I quickly retreated to my glory hole for a good night's rest. And to be honest guys, I probably need to do that in real life too. As of this moment, I have been awake for around 34 to 36 hours. And little side note in case somebody thinks I'm on hardcore drugs or something, I am completely sober. On day 36, I decided to go and investigate the island to the right of the ruined portal site, as I needed some dirt and some more sand. With an accumulation of these two items, I will build up the island near me and put all the animals I have on that said island. However, in hindsight, I probably could have used all the mossy blocks that I have in my chest to make that island. Yeah, so this was my life for the next 10 minutes or so. Not to mention, this is basically a lower grade version of reloading chunks in Java, as when you destroy a block, there's a chance that you can see underneath the block with X-ray for a split second. I found what looks to be another archaeology site, so I started digging it out, even though I'm literally never going to use any resources from this or actually come here ever again. Now, with about the 50 pieces of gravel I have and that extra dirt, I'm going to turn it all to coarse dirt and then turn it back to normal dirt. Alright, I also got to ask, has anybody ever seen this happen? This is the first time I have ever seen this happen, and I don't think it's supposed to happen this way, so Let me know if you guys have ever seen this happen with a zombie. My boy just turned from a normal zombie to a drowned on sand, guys. Beautiful sunrise in the horizon on day 37. I then basically spent all of day 37 building that island near me to give it a little more girth for my animals. And boom, time to put the fence up. Now that the island is big enough and all the fence is basically done, I am going to go and grab the animals. And check this out, guys. My phone's performance is going so poorly that when I hook the animals to the fence and then go to unhook them all, they mostly stay in my hand. It could have something to do with my phone being about 3 to 4 years old, running on 60 frames a second, going to an 18 chunk render distance, and playing on 8 chunk mob spawn, but I'm not gonna say that's the problem. Day 38 was spent harvesting all of my crops, replanting them, and expanding my melon farm. Told you guys, all day. I then killed some cows in my glory pen so I could make some room to remove some blocks and place grass. I then use my Silk Touch shovel to break all of the glowberry vines and get 1 glowberry for each piece of vine. Speaking of that, if anybody watching this video plays on Java, can you let me know if this is a feature in Java as well or just Bedrock? Did you hear that? That's what I have been waiting for the last 3 days. And I somehow missed my shot. Not to worry though, because second time is the charm, right? Kinda sad that this guy didn't drop any, but all I need is 1 more phantom membrane so I can make 6 slow falling potions. Just a little side note for anybody who is hunting phantoms like I am, and if you're trying to, not die or something, or if you're scared of them and you're trying to figure out, a better tactic to get them or to, hunt them down, what I recommend is using a power 4 or power 5 bow and using a boat with a shield. If you're in the boat it's going to put your shield down so you actually can't get hit. And I recommend a boat with a chest in it so nothing can actually jump into your boat. But again, I don't know if this is exclusively on Bedrock or if it's also a Java feature. And with day 39 coming to a close, that is going to be where I end part 1 of this video. If you guys have enjoyed this 2+ hour video, then consider subscribing so you don't miss when part 2 drops on this 100-day series. And peace out, everyone. See ya.